Got one turning into the road here where I want to go. Another one. Here we go. Looks like we're all going to get onto the roundabout. Turning left down here. Going to close up here in a staggered formation, taking up less road space. It's much busier than this morning. It's just a week before Christmas, so we need to be taking extra special care here. I think there's a lot of people going to be tearing about getting their Christmas supplies in, not totally concentrating on the job of driving. I'm waiting to turn across us ahead. I'm going to give him a wave, or her a wave, when I go past, because that was very kind of them to wait for such a extended period. There's a dog there on a lead. If it wasn't on a lead, or if it was on one of them long extendable leads, I'd take more caution, as the dog could dart out. So parked cars ahead, one oncoming. Keep a door's width away from the cars where possible. Just hold back here. I can time it so we don't need to stop. Got houses to the left and right. Look, this is a good example. This chap here, on this dog with this long lead, the dog could get halfway across the road on that lead. To keep an eye here for vehicular movement in and out of these properties, children on bikes, dogs running out, pedestrians running out. We can do a check here. What we'll do is, as it passes a feature in the road, I shall say, let's say this 40 repeater plate. Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule. That's about right, isn't it? Oh look, this is an option here. Maybe after the junction. Yep. Need to do is make sure Andy's behind me. Is he going to be able to get one in? Oh, I reckon he will down here. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Maybe not. He is recovering from an injury, so maybe he's thought that he needs to hold back a little bit. Oh, I just seen the reason he didn't overtake. It's a 40 speed limit. And do you know, I don't even know whether I... Oh, Fifth Amendment signage here for junction left, slow on the road. Got another repeater plate for 40 with cattle grid before that. I'm going to make sure I drive square on over this cattle grid. Oh, to reduce the likelihood of skidding. So more signage down here. Change your speed limit 30. Double mirror check. Keep it in for the view. So ironwork, sunken ironwork there. See my compactory up there is going out with the view. We're into habitation here, so we need to be aware of vehicular movement, pedestrians, children, who can be pedestrians as well as being children. Change the speed limit here to 60 for this vehicle. Oncoming, so I'm taking the place of safety more centrally. as it passes. Mirror check, and I'm going out for the view. Back in for the view. Oh, not all the way, there was a little road there. Out for the view. In for the view. On a downhill gradient here, so my overall stopping distance will be reduced here, particularly as the road surface is wet. Some big build up of leaves in the corner there. Some signage, junction left, and road narrows on both sides. This is the narrowing here. There's diesel spilt on the road there, or petrol, or whatever it is. It's bound to be slippery. There seems to be quite a build-up of dead leaves on the road around here, so I'm choosing the very best path that I can. We're turning off to the right here, a bit of a tricky turn because we've got to make sure I get a very good road view around the corner and keep off that slippery surface. So we're all going out for the view here. This would be interesting if we meet a tractor. Well, it'd be interesting if we meet anything. I'll better turn my hazard warning lights off. Oh look, this is a really naughty one here, look at this. All this loose material. See how he gets round all right? Yep. We're on a single track road here with moss growing in the middle of it, horse excrement, rocks washed out into the middle of the road, all fallen off. Rotting vegetation and potholes. Thank goodness I'm on a GS. We've got oh my good God. It's a cow with horns. I don't look very happy. Oh, look at that, that is spectacular, isn't it? Spectacular. Cattle grid and bend left. Okay. Again, I'm going to be making sure that I'm going square onto this cattle grid to reduce the likelihood of skidding. Keeping it out for the view here. Now I believe that we are still on a 40 miles per hour speed limit, as I haven't noted us passing any speed limits to the contrary. Keeping it in for the view here, brake lights ahead. Mind you, this person is doing 30 miles an hour, so might be able to get one in. Again, I could practice my overtaking technique. Signage there for junction right. Downhill gradient, there's a junction left, and there's a sign to beware of cyclists. I'll have a look across the fields here to see if there's any vehicular movement. Going to keep it in for the view here, brake lights ahead. One oncoming, brake lights ahead, keeping it out for the view here. Downhill gradient here, this means that my overall stopping distance will be increased. Signage here for double bend, reduce speed. Now there's a car parked in a lay-by. Could be a dog walker. And the dog might dart out. Poor road surface here. Slow on the road and road narrows both sides. There was a homemade sign there, or a non-official sign. I didn't get a chance to read it. So double bend, first to the left, reduce speed now. Chevrons ahead and a change of speed limit to 30 for us. Post office van parked there. That means the post is probably out and about round here. Keep an eye out for him or her darting across the road to deliver the letters. Busy time of year for them. We've got a reduction in speed limit here to 20. Come have a double mirror check. Guy's in. I'll give him a wave, thank you, sir. A bend right and another road hump. Property entrances to the left, right. The sign is there for road narrows on the right hand side. Got a couple of pedestrians here. There is a pavement though. Still, I shall proceed with caution because they're there. They look like youngsters. So, parked vehicles ahead, one oncoming. I think we're going to have to wait here for them to pass. Ooh. I'm not crossing that line there because it's a solid unbroken line. Speed limit here 30. Cyclist, pedestrian crossing. I won't overtake him on the zigzags because he is a vehicle. Well, not him, but a bicycle is a vehicle. Do not overtake on a zebra crossing, I believe the highway code says. The change of speed limit. Do a double mirror check. Go out for the view. The bend right with two junctions on the apex. Bit of strategically placed ironwork. No footway for 1 mile and an industrial estate. So you could expect heavy vehicles turning in and out there slowly. Go out the view, keeping it out for the view. Got a truck up there, a pickup truck with some wood in it. Now, isn't there that little ditty that goes something like what you can see, what you can't see, and what you can reasonably expect to happen? Well, if those knots aren't very tight, that wood could come off, couldn't it? Could happen. Could happen. Keeping it out with a view. Got a signage here for crossroads. It's a pothole in the middle of the road, well, and on the offside. The blind summit here. And signage ahead, or junction left and right. Signage ahead for a double bend. First to the right, keeping it in. Oh look, very poor road surface on my ideal line. More signage, junction left and agricultural vehicles. Farm traffic. Oh look at this, this is picturesque, this lovely bridge here. Got a chap on a cycle here. He's dismounted though. One oncoming. More signage here for double bend, first to the left. Tar banding in the middle of the road there, or road repair. with tar banding, keeping it out with a view. Cattle grid. Going to go across this one in a square attitude. I'm going to take a central position here for this blind summit. Oh, and it looks like the lead vehicle looks like it's out into the crown of the road. It's certainly slowed down. What could that be? Cyclist? Something. No, oh, no, no, all right, I see he was turning, he or she was turning into that car park to the right there. Ironwork in the road there. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. It must have taken absolutely eons to heap all this earth up like this and make this lovely place, you know. I wonder if they had drawings to work to. Some pedestrians to the right here. They may have a dog with them. No, we're all... Oh yes, look, there's a doggy on a lead, though, on a short lead. Nice and safe. Got repeater of 40 on the road, and look at that. We could see that mast. I don't know if you can see it on the film. The mast, aerial mast sticking out of the cloud. Cyclist oncoming. Got a good view ahead. We've got a vehicle stationary at the side of the road ahead. Oh, look at the attitude of the wheels there. Look, is that chap looking to do a U-boat? Yes, he is. Although it'll be a 3-point turn. All right, we're into some mist now. Visibility's reduced. I would estimate that to be 300 metres. Temperature's dropped as well. That's probably why there's the mist here. Yeah, me and my geology and my meteorology, you know. I'm just on it. Some signage here. It's probably cattle grid. Yeah, again, we are in an... There's that van with the door opening. Oh, look, did you see that? Oh, did you... Oh, what? I might not have got that on film, but the driver was checking the security of his load. Now that just ties in so sweetly with my earlier comments. Tugging on the securing ropes he was. More signage there, didn't have a chance to read it. Something about vehicular restrictions, weight limits, etc. Width, length, that sort of thing. Some ironwork here, blind summit.